Calais, only about 25 miles across the English Channel, or an hour and a half by ferry. But while it's a popular route to the continent for Brits going on holiday, it's also a point on the route for many people around the world who hope to cross illegally into the UK. In October last year, news channels in France reported a protest of more than 60 Syrians who'd fled the conflict in their homeland and were demanding to be let into the UK. In January, the Home Secretary, Theresa May, announced that Britain would respond to the growing refugee crisis, offering refuge to some of the most vulnerable. Although large proportions of Syrian refugees are being supported in neighbouring countries, some have made it through Europe here to Calais. They're waiting for an opportune moment to make the crossing to the UK. These hopeful migrants are reliant on charities like Salam. They provide 2 sturdy meals a day for between 200 and 500 people, including a number of Syrians. At one of Salam's food distribution points, we met a young Syrian called Abdul, who agreed to talk to us at her safe house. He told us he'd left Syria in 2012, and that if he returns, he'll be killed by the regime.
يعني راح يكمشني الجيش النظامي يا بقدر معهم يا بضربني لأني مهزوم لأني هلا أنا اسمي مشاق مهزوم من سوريا وأول ما برجعوني راح يستلمني الجيش النظامي.
During our interview with Abdul, another Syrian called Omar came into the room and wanted to talk to us, as long as we didn't reveal his identity. A doctor by trade, he was arrested and detained by the regime for 3 months.
من الكهرباء للعصاية. أي نوع من أي نوع.
If he returned to Syria, if he went back, what would happen to him? Would he be persecuted?
يلا قال لك لو رجعت سوريا بيعدموه.
طبعا. اسمي موجود على الحواجز السورية كلها. اسمي معمم على الحواجز بجميع أنحاء البلد.
Despite a history of torture, Omar will not be coming to the UK under Theresa May's programme. Instead, when Omar arrives, he's likely to face further problems. Medical Justice is a charity that promotes the health and legal rights of people held in immigration detention. We told Medical Justice about the Syrians we'd met.
That's exactly the kind of person that we've been seeing in detention. And the ones that we have seen were arrested on arrival to the UK, detained immediately. And at that point, they were hoping to be able to get fair treatment, to be able to explain what happened to them, to be able to get medical care, maybe get housing, be able to tell their story, and be able to finally feel safe. And instead, at that point, they get detained.
While some have been detained, a recent parliamentary question has revealed that 24 Syrians who claimed asylum last year were forcibly removed from the UK. Some of the lucky few chosen under the Vulnerable Person Relocation Scheme arrived in the UK in March. Around 10 to 20 people have arrived so far. Few details of the scheme are available, but we put in a Freedom of Information request that revealed the government would provide support for 1 year to the several hundred Syrians who will be allowed to enter.
The UK, in my view, has a responsibility to accept more Syrian refugees through resettlement programs. If you have Germany taking 10,000 Syrians, why can't the UK take 5,000 or 3,000? Until now, the discussions have been about a couple of hundred at most. Clearly, the UK can do much more. These are not benefit tourists. These are not people who are coming to exploit the hard-earned social benefits of people. These are people in desperate need of protection and support. So I think that's a key thing, is to participate in humanitarian resettlement programs, but also, if people make it here on their own, to examine their asylum claims in a generous way. Syrians have a prima facie case for protection status.
Before leaving Calais, we bump into Abdul, who's preparing to try to make the crossing again. He seems in high spirits for what he hopes will be the final stage of his journey. But with 4 million Syrians expected to be displaced by the end of 2014, there are likely to be many more people like Abdul who see crossing illegally like this as their best shot at a new life.